What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic draft. This time we are on draft number 23, still hard stuck in good old Plat 4. It's our win rate. It's a skill issue. We know. So this would be part 9 of being stuck in Plat 4. We're doing our best to try to get out. We're working on some things to try to get out. But let's take a look at the journey so far. As you can see, we're just hovering around here in the Plat 4. This is the problem. It's our win rate. We know it. We're working on it. We're trying to draft the strong colors now. So there's 4 archetypes that are pretty strong in the 20% plus win rate, and we're trying to stick to those because we really need to focus on win rate to achieve this challenge. But we're having fun along the way. So even if we don't meet the challenge, come hang out with us. We're having fun. We're drafting. And so speaking of drafting, let's go ahead, increment that. We're on draft number 23, and we're going to buy in another 1,500 gems. We're slowly going down in gems, which is not the direction that we want to be going here. So a couple things that we're going to keep in mind as we draft here. Responsibly splash. That's okay. Keep ourselves open. Try not to pigeonhole ourselves too soon. And then work on getting the strong cards in each pack. As long as they fit with what we're doing. We want to round out our mana curve. Make sure that whatever cards we are grabbing are going to synergize really, really well together. So Twitching Doll is just an insane card. It just does a lot of work. I would say here it probably is the strongest card, so I don't have a problem grabbing green. As we can see here, green-blue Manifest Dread is not super popular, but it does have a high win rate. It's only about 22% or 21% win rate. So that might be something that we stick ourselves in. We did do a red-green, like Gruul Stompy deck as well. It was really open for us, and it was a super strong deck in the last stream. I'm really upset. Go watch that. Go watch that journey. Super strong deck, and I think we just got hosed. We had a bad beat there. Yeah, Doll by far. Doll is definitely the choice here. I thought you said, oh, night-night as in, like, I lost. I thought you were telling me good night, like you're going to bed. Unwilling Vessel is a really good choice here. Coordinated Clobbering, Stalked Researcher. Also really good options. Orphans of the Wheat is pretty good too. Maybe we grab Orphans of the Wheat. We might be open in like a red-white aggro here. Break Down the Door is pretty solid. Artifact Enchantment or Manifest Dread for 3. Honestly, I like it. We're probably going to grab Break Down the Door. Glimmer Seeker is really good. It's more of a survival-based card, though. Maybe we're going... Maybe we're going into Enchantment Land here. Ooh, anytime this escapes, if we do this... We could do like blue-white enchantments with a splash of black for something like Fear of Infinity and Defiled Crypt. So every time Fear of Infinity comes out, Defiled Crypt is going to trigger, and we're going to get a 2/2 black horror. This is actually a really good card. And it's an enchantment, and it's an aura, so it's rated pretty highly. Grab another Defiled Crypt? Sure. Or do we grab the mana fixing? I think we grab the mana fixing. I think if Defiled Crypt went that far, well, I mean, it's not going to table again. So we have some options here. We've kept ourselves pretty open. We got some mana fixing up front, so we can do some splash colors. This is really fun to steal somebody's big creature. So say they have that Branch Snapper, 7/6, and now becomes a 4/6, and I own it. We don't hate it. It's 1/3 flying vigilance, and then if you unlock a room, it becomes a 1/1. I think if we're splashing black with our enchantments again, I think that might be what we're doing here. Like white, blue enchantments. Grab goat. Grab a friendly ghost. Really got to see what's open. Who's got all the packs? All right, they're distributed. They're distributed. I'm not upset about it. And they all land on one person. Then it's no fun. They are all mostly to my left, though. Oh, now Sailor. Sailor. Keep her up. Okay. What do we do here? I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2 that potentially gets flying. I mean, it's not terrible. None of these really help us. If we're going to grab anything, we'll grab that. I mean, this does kind of help. It's an enchantment. So the splash is black for enchantment. Restricted Office, I think is the option here. It's a board wipe, so anything with 3 or greater dies, and then it's an enchantment, so it's going to go well with what we have going on here. Mana fixing is another good option. Osseous Stick Twister, but I think we're going to take the room. Fear Failed Tests is probably going to be what we grab. It's an enchantment again. I like it because it's got a big ass on it, to be honest with you. Yeah, you like that stick. The stick is also a really good option. We don't have a lot of ways to get Delirium right now. We're mostly like creatures, sorcery, enchantments. Stick was good. I do like Fear Failed Tests, though, too. Stick is probably better, to be honest with you, but we weren't focused on Delirium. And even in our Delirium deck, we were still having a hard time getting to 4. So it's a tough call. It's a tough call. Come on. Come on, people. Pick your cards. Just running away from your computer when it's your turn. Hey, it's my turn. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. You can do some really tricky things with Fear of Isolation. So if you play that, you can bring your Restricted Office back to your hand and then play it again and do another board wipe. Or same thing with Defiled Crypt. You can pick it back up and, pull another card from your graveyard. So, like, there's a lot of really tricky things you can do for it. And a 2/3 for 2 flying versus a 5 mana Ward 2. They're both enchantment creatures. The Fear of Isolation does some absolute work. I think Fear of Abduction is another really good one. It's expensive. So we got some good 2-drops. Got a 1-drop in here. Little heavy on the 5-drops, but that's fine. 5-6 drops. Probably need to focus a little bit more on some removal. I mean, you got to take Mind Skinner. It just does work. And it's an enchantment. Like, it works with what we're doing. Seize from Slumber. Like I said, we need some removal, so we're going to grab Seize from Slumber. It does become 3 less if it's a tap creature, so if they tap to attack it with it. So for 2 mana, you're removing a card. So the delay in chat is 30 seconds. Have you maybe refresh? See if that helps. Not a good option here for us. Maybe Rite of the Moth. Just a little bit of recursion for us. We could bring back Mind Skinner a couple times. I think Fear of Immobility is the choice. Lock down something. Yeah, it shouldn't be a 30-second. We need more removal. Yeah, from what I type when you see it on screen, it's been that way every time you stream. Interesting. Okay. Let me look into that. Because I am going through Restream. So that might be the culprit here. Is that it's got to go through the Restream server. So I imagine what's happening is I am streaming to Restream, and then Restream is streaming from Restream to Twitch into YouTube. So that's creating delay, obviously. Unsettling Twins. Okay, say go and you'll say enter. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. I think Surgical Suite is the answer. Or do we grab the removal? I think it's Surgical Suite. So how long was that? Yeah, I think you're right. It's like 20, 30 seconds. It's not. Oof. Do we grab another one of these or an Awakening Hall? I think we grab another one of these. 27 seconds. Yeah. I imagine that's what it is. It's the... I don't know if I want them to Manifest Dread. We do need probably some cheaper creatures here. Three mana, 3/2. Enchantment creature. Yeah, just let me know. I appreciate it. I'll look into it and see if there's anything I can do about it. There might be some things I can do about it. I think we grab this, actually. And then a Ghostly Keybearer, sure. Unlock some rooms for us. Probably Piranha Fly. We need some more 2-drops. Yeah, I wonder if I have to get into like a paid tier with Restream or something like that to get reduced latency. Thoughts on what is going on here? Okay. This, we need the mana fixing, little black, blue. Don't need any of these cards. Sure. Another Fear of Immobility. Another white, black. There we go. There we go. We got a little bit of mana fixing. That's what we need. Especially at the end there to get the mana fixing. Ideal. No, all feedback is much appreciated. I'm trying to make the best stream I can. 1% better every day in both my skill set, in my stream, in my entertainment value, like all of that is what I am looking to do. Okay. So we got a little bit of mana fixing, helped us out a little bit there. Let's see what we got. Esper is what we're looking at. Getting rid of my goat. My Fears of the Dark. All right, let's take a look here. So this is an enchantment-focused blue-white deck. Got some removal. We got 1, 2, kind of. 3, 4. We got some tap downs with Fear More of Immobility. Terramorphic Expanse. We got 3 ways to fix the mana. We got some really strong rooms, some takeover. Fear of Abduction is also removal. Shepherding Spirits is just a big body that can also be turned into land if we need it. Don't mind the mana curve here. Let's see if there's something else that we could potentially add for creatures. I mean, a little sad that Twitching Doll didn't end up being part of the end game plan here. Friendly Ghost could potentially be a good fit. Maybe grab another 2-drop. Run a 41 card. Okay. So we are 18 minutes into the draft. And so if you're catching the video, you've already made it 18 videos or minutes in. You should, like, subscribe, leave a comment on YouTube. Much appreciated. If you're hanging out in the live stream with me, you should do the same thing. And I really appreciate it. Also, drop your guesses. What do you think we're going to do? How many wins do you think we're going to get with this deck? This is an enchantment-focused blue-white deck with a splash of black for some recursion, pulling out some of our good cards with things like Rite of Moth, Defiled Crypt, and then we can bounce that with the Fear of Isolation, so we can pull that up and then play it again and pull another thing out of the graveyard, which is really cool. Then we got some just good quality cards with Fear of Abduction, Surgical Suite. We could take over some stuff. Fear of Immobility, Unsettling Twins. And so we got a good curve and some good value. A little less synergy than what I was hoping for out of an enchantment deck. I was really kind of hoping some stuff would do some stuff whenever an enchantment entered. But I think we're going to make it happen. So let's go ahead and get her started. So I have about a half hour here before I have to take off. So what we're going to do is what we did this morning. We're going to play until I got to go. And then I will finish streaming this draft tomorrow morning is what we're going to do. Not feeling this deck. Hope I prove you wrong. Yeah, me too. Me too. We're going to moly. Not much better. Really need a blue is what I need. This deck is a little bit more of a grab bag, but I expect that to be the case with a lot of drafts. Now we're late into the draft season. We're 3-ish weeks into the third week of draft. We're in platinum. So generally the power level of the decks is going to be lower because all of the good cards are being grabbed. And so you make up for the general lowness in power with synergies or good curves or the like, right? So that is a little bit to be expected. You're not going to have these powerhouse decks. Like we had a powerhouse deck last time. I think we had a fantastic deck last time, and unfortunately did not do us well. What are you gonna flash in? Nothing. Interesting. Now it's got flying. A blue would be nice. Are they gonna remove it now? Bounce it? Do something? You get 2 blue and a white. What could you possibly do? You could hit me with the old, what is that card? I don't have one. The 1 blue, make it an 0-2, lose all of its abilities. Okay. Okay. We'll play that side of it, and then swinging for 3 now, in the air. Oh no, they're tapping it down. Hey, we got a blue. What does this side do? Turn a card with mana value 3 or less. Draw 2 cards and then Glimmer Burst. I don't have a card to remove from the graveyard right now. Unwilling Vessel. Okay. I mean, I have to block. Get that out of here. Grab another white. Then we do... I think we grab this. Yeah, why not? Yes, no, I think we grab it. And then we can still play this if we want to, but I don't think we want to. I think we want to kill the thing in the air. Or I don't care about the thing in the air. It's only 2 damage. Okay. Resolve. Get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Terramorphic Expanse. Draw 2 cards. Just in case they block with this. Okay, okay. Taking out my cheerleader. Hit him with the old 1-2. Put a stop here, and then we're gonna go grab more land at the end. Oh no! No! Not optimistic scavenger. No! No, it gets so big. It gets so big so quick. I don't want it. Okay. They had to discard 1. 3 in the air. They gonna play something now? Oh no. Oh no. Now I have a 4-5 in the air. Okay. They have another enchantment. They're gonna lock something down. Probably the Shepherding Spirit. Oh, I have removal. Find it. I'm sad. I'm sad all around. I don't have anything I can really pull out. Yeah, if I do 1 black. Pull the cheerleader. Okay. Gonna play another one. Get an enchantment up in the air. Oh my god. Optimistic Scavenger is too good. Oh, that's so not helpful. Oh, neither one of these are helpful. They're getting through. We're doing the fun stuff, and then they're still getting through. Oh my god. We're dying. We're dying. Oh, we're in the wrong scene. Everything's falling apart. All right, so we are at 0 wins, 1 loss. We haven't punted yet. Don't get ahead of ourselves here. We haven't punted yet. Okay. But we are 0-1. We are 0-1, that's true. 4 or 5 fly in the air helpful until another enchantment comes. Yeah, that's true. And is what happened. You're feeling 5-3. I love the hopefulness. The believers. We need the believers. 5-3. Okay, okay, okay. We'll keep. Drop this as a blue. Activate ability. Give me a blue. And then another blue. And we're going to drop a piranha fly. And then what I'm hoping to do is piranha fly. And then maybe have something on turn 3. Then turn 4, Unsettling Twins. Turn 5, Fear of Isolation. Pulling on Unsettling Twins. Putting it back to... Oh, we got 3. We got 3 islands. We have unlocked Mind Skinner. I would have preferred to like Manifest Dread Mind Skinner, but it is what it is. Okay, Hardened Escort. Take it. We'll take it. Don't think it really matters. We're gonna get this down. Okay, we have a 3-drop like we wanted. 4-drop is gonna be Unsettling Twins. Then we can Fear of Isolation the Unsettling Twins. And we get 2 Manifest Dreads out of Unsettling Twins. What are we taking out? Not the Unwilling Vessel. Don't play in the first main. That's rule number 1. They're gonna think I have something now. Okay, and then we have our swamp, and then we'll Fear of Isolation, the Unsettling Twins, and then we'll be able to another one. Then we'll do this. And then we'll be able to play it again. 2, 4, 5, 6. Actually, another white would be nice. Another white. Play Shepherding Spirits. Then they give each other indestructible. It's spicy. Spicy. Okay. All right. So we got 2 removal out of them. Do they have a third? Do they have a third? Come on, Mind Skinner. Come on, Mind Skinner. Okay. Tells me they didn't have the removal. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your plan here? I gotta block 1. Okay, got access to a second white. Okay. So what are we at? They have 18 cards. See if we can get the mill. If we take 6 damage, we only have 6 on the 16 on the table. So I think we need to buy ourselves 2 turns. Maybe. So we have an ad that'll start in about 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll be done in the next 5 minutes. That would be a perfect timing too, to actually wrap up the stream. We'll block 1. Unwilling vessel. I think we need the body. Exile target creature. This is very, very scary. Very scary. Very scary. Oh. Okay, they're gonna manifest dread. Okay. Fair. Yeah, they won. Oh, we won. We won. I told you, 100% win rate with Mindskinner. 100% win rate with Mindskinner. Oh, that's great. That's great. But that puts us at 1-1. So, for all of us hanging out in the recording, we're going to have a cut. And we're back. And much like the last video, we're a whole day later. But we're going to pick up right where we left off. We're at 1-1 on draft 23. Working our little mythic butts off, or wannabe mythic butts off, with this little like blue-white enchantment synergy deck. It's not a bunch of the crazy synergies that we would normally want to see in a blue-white enchantment deck, but it's a lot of value cards. There's some good interaction as well. So we're gonna see what we can make happen here. All right, got that coffee. It's a little unfortunate. I got such a short day. Like yesterday, I had a pretty wide open morning, so I could stream a little bit more, but I had to take down a fence. And so I didn't end up getting to stream as much as I wanted to yesterday, because I spent the first like 2 hours of my morning taking down a fence. I mean, we can get Acrobatic Cheerleader out there early. Would like to get a few more lands here. That'll work. Would like a black. That'd be cool. Let's get rid of that. Got nothing to play on turn 3. We have stuff we could play if we had the right land base. It's going ham. Man, first thing in the morning. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that. Put a stop on their end step. Make them think I got something. And then grab a planes. Hey. I think to put the 4 down, get some bodies is going to be more important. Okay. Okay, got access to black now. We have 5 lands. Do we want to bring the cheerleader back out? Or we might just bring the cheerleader back out. Need 1 more land. And then we're flipping the Fear of Abduction. And we'll now have a nice little 5/5 body here. Sorry. Trying to remember to mute the microphone when I have to clear my throat. It's not looking good. Hey. Got the 6th land. So, what's the game plan here? I just want to be able to flip that. Okay, what do we got? So, not an ideal situation. I really wanted to spend that mana to flip this and have a 5/5. But we are left with what we're left with here. Alright, I had to block. What other removal do they have? I don't... 1/4, okay. I think I have to capture something. Okay. I might need to sack this room to kill something. Which is unfortunate. Right. It's too little, too late. They got it. All right. That's unfortunate. Put one on the board here. 1 and 2. Maybe it was a bad keep. We should have probably had a little bit better hand. All right, let's make her happen. Come on. Come on. Focus up here. Get in the game. All right, we can play a card in turn 3. We got a tap land. Okay, they got a bear trap. Nice. I never draft that card, and then every single time I face it, it just wrecks me. It's just like a 1-drop that at a later time you can use as a removal. Are they gonna crack bear trap? Could really use a white land. That'd be great. Just crack your bear trap. We know you're gonna do it. Hey, we got a white just in time. That is 6 mana. Well, turn 5, we can at least do Fear of Falling. Okay. Then we get our 5th or 6th mana, 6th white. We need a white specifically. We can flip that bad boy. Okay. Got our ghostly key bearer. I think we hold for blocking purposes. Till, oh, negative. Okay. They're both 3s, but I think we do this one. Get our 4 in. They can just tap it for mana. Oh. Nice. He's gonna make that bad boy bigger. Well, we got an extra land, but it wasn't what we wanted. Three, 4. I mean, I guess we just play these. That beard looking a little rough this morning, brother? What do you mean? What's wrong with my beard? This is still good shaped beard. All right, so we get at least a ghost back. That thing has trample, so that's scary. Reduce the attack of that thing for a little bit. I might even just take the branching or the slavering branch snapper. Damage at least. What's not now? You got me giving me a complex about the beard. The beard looks fine. This is what it normally looks like. Now my hair, on the other hand, I need a haircut really bad. Okay, they're gonna give it all the things. Fair, fair. So we're probably gonna just take the 7. We definitely want to kill this. And then we might also kill this. Okay. Put 6 in the air now. 7 in the air. Okay. Well, they're getting all the mana that they ever needed. Yep, see? Bear trap. Told you. Really need another white. This is really frustrating. Just keep putting that back in my hand. Get to keep pulling my cards out. If I full swing, I'm hitting for 5 in the air. 9, and then 2 more on the board. Or 4 more on the board, so it's 10. So they should probably have to block. Yep, that's what we wanted. Okay, so if I can live this turn, so 7. If I block this, block that, it's 11. Now, unless they have like a frantic strength. What do we got going on here? Oh no, the bear trap. The bear trap's gonna do it. We had it until the bear trap. Ah, fucking bear trap, dude. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything. We needed 1 more white. Like, if we could swing with this, did 4, we could have killed these 2 cards, and then they had 3 2/2s to deal with. This is too much damage coming through. They got it. They got it. Oh, that's frustrating. That thing was so big. It was so big. All right. We got our 3rd loss. We're 1-3. So you know what that means. Anything less than a 4-3, we're going to go take a look at the draft and see what could we have done different. So this is our deck. We had 1 win, 3 losses. Let's go view the draft replay, see exactly what happened, see where we went wrong. I know, it's sad. The beard looking very good. See? Bearded Mana's a believer. There we go. So, pack 1, pick 1. Twitching Doubt, definitely, I think, the best pick here. Yeah, definitely best pick. Orphans of the Wheat. Actually, it's gone down. It used to be pretty good. Probably could have grabbed a Coordinated Clobbering. Has a little bit better, 56.7 versus a 56.3. Could also grab a Friendly Ghost. Glassworks, potentially. We could have gone Red-Green Stompy or something like that. But maybe grabbing this removal with Coordinated Clobbering because it was already in our first color that we picked. Or grabbing like Friendly Ghost. It could have been another option. Break Down the Door, I think, was probably the best grab here. Fanatic of Harrowing, interesting. I don't know why that does so well, but Break Down the Door. Don't feel bad about that choice. Fear of Infinity, same as Patchwork Beastie. So I think that was a fine choice to grab. I don't see anything wrong with that. This is pretty low, but it did some work for us. We weren't really in white at all until later, so maybe Fear of Immobility would have been the better grab here, just to lock something down for a turn. Slavering Branch Snapper, it's just so big that it's hard to deal with. We already know Duskmourn's Domination does really well, so that I think that was a good grab compared to the board. Maybe another Fear of Immobility. We were already kind of high on land. Average cost of card there, though. Terramorphic Expanse, I think, was good for mana fixing. We didn't know where we were going to go, but Slavering Branch Snapper, I just got to remember that thing it does pretty well. Final Vengeance, not a bad choice here. Ended up being some good removal for us. Got the Goat. I think the Goat was the best option here. Maybe could have grabbed the land. The land would probably be a little bit better for us than the Goat. Friendly Ghosts, not bad, not bad. That was probably the best option here. We ended up grabbing Cheerleader. At this point, we were still keeping ourselves open, so Boiler Bilge Ripper was not bad. Fear of the Dark, not bad. We were thinking originally we were going to go like green-black. And then things opened up a little bit with like white-blue here. We already had a couple good white cards. The Osseous Stick Twister was the other potential choice here. Also, Wildfire Wickerfolk probably could have got us into, green-red pretty solidly. So, of the choices, I think we were up there in the correct area. Fear to Fail Test, not great. We could have potentially... we didn't have a lot of black. I was thinking maybe Sawblade Skin Ripper as another option. Friendly Ghost is just really outvalues itself. I should really keep this in mind as a 4-drop slot here, 56.3 win rate. Glimmerlight is also doing a lot of work. So is Frantic Strength. So all stuff to keep in mind. Much better choices there than the Fear to Failed tests. This is fun. This card just does stuff. So I enjoyed that. Keep putting my Defiled Crypt into my hand every turn and pulling a card out of the graveyard. So it created a nice little recursion. Frantic Strength is good as always. Fear of Abduction. We ended up with 2 of these. So I think that was the best pick here. Mind Skinner. Grab that. I think the win that we got, we still have a 100% win rate when playing Mind Skinner. Then we focused on getting some removal, so I don't feel too bad there. Frantic Strength, also a great card still. Here, this just helped us recur some cards out of the graveyard. This did pretty well for us. Another removal, felt good about that. Then we were just grabbing enchantments. Maybe grabbing that fear. I mean, frantic strength, much better, and it's an enchantment, so it still would have worked for us. Grab the twins. We just junk card, junk card, junk card, and then we got surgical suite. This card, it does really well. Could also grab nowhere to run. We did end up more towards like white blue though, so I think grabbing the strong white card was not a bad choice here. Based off of what we were given. Grabbed another fear of abduction. That was definitely the choice. Here, instead of fear of the imposters, we kind of grabbed it as removal and the fact that it was an enchantment creature. It looks like fear of immobility is probably a better choice, or the glimmer seeker. So we could have picked slightly better choices. It looks like this is another one. Get out could be a good one for us. Yeah, get out would probably have been the slightly better choice. A little bit more access to removal and bouncing my own cards if they wanted to attack them. We weren't in green anymore, but if we had stayed in green, Horrid Vigor really is punching above its weight class right now. This is also a great card. Not so much, but it was a flyer in the air. I needed cheaper cards. I was really looking for 2-drops, so that's kind of where I was in this draft. This was just card draw for us. Fear of failing does pretty well, or fear of falling, I should say, as well as coordinated clobbering. I think we needed more creatures, so that's what we were after. We got some mana fixing, more mana fixing, decent creature that could also just be lands. Grabbed another junk card, and there we were. So, all that being said, it was kind of like we were close to, and there may have been some slightly better choices, and I think that's where we're at in the draft right now, is that we're late in the season, we're in Platinum, so people are better drafters, and it's all about margins, right? Having slightly better value cards in a bunch of spots could have overall increased our win percentage. So I think that's what we missed there. So we're going in the right direction. Like, we're drafting correctly we're aiming at the right thing, and we're moving slowly in that way. We're just like missing it by percentages right now, and that's really what where we're at in the draft right now. Like, everybody's decks are going to be slightly less powerful, or even significantly less powerful than they were in the beginning, when nobody knew really what the cards were doing, and you could just like get these amazing decks with awesome synergies if you knew what you were doing, or could see the play line, if you will. Now everybody knows where the good cards are, so all the good cards are getting taken and distributed more evenly, and so now you're having to rely more on synergies and slightly better value cards in general. So it is normalizing, but it also makes it difficult, and like your winning is dependent upon small percentages. So if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. You might as well like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to follow me on more stuff, go check out my website, halfpump.com. You can find my YouTube, my Twitch, my Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called nowadays, and follow along on the journey as I try to qualify for the Pro Tour in the next 5 years. So until next time, we'll catch you at the table.